Welcome to the Del Park Arena, home of the Oshawa Minor Generals and the Under 15 AAA. Oshawa Generals are going to take on Quinte, looking to get back into the win column after last night's win over North Central 1-0. Getting a little bit of revenge from when North Central beat them in their home opener 1-0. The only goal scorer was Braden Davidson last night in Rama. Your goaltenders is going to be Voss, taking the net for Quinte, and Hardy, who comes off the shutout from yesterday, is going to get back-to-back starts here against Quinte. Jackman's getting ready to take this draw to kick things off. And we're off and set from Del Park Arena. Jackman putting pressure on his man. Lead pass brought in. Here comes the chance. Taking off his feet was Foley in behind the net. Sparks also takes a spill. Seth Sparks, a former Quinte player, so you know he had this game scheduled on his calendar, the first game against his old club. Here comes the chance now. Back to the line. Hutchings trying to get it past Coughlin. Back up through center comes Jackman. Up over the line, trying to get through, and he had it swept away from him off its stick from behind the net. Taken away here up through center over the stick of Sparks. Davidson will put that in, but it gets picked off by Quinte in their own end. Good read there by Davidson. Trying to put this back into the Quinte zone in behind the net, where Voss leaves it behind the goal. Coming around the net. Knocked down here by Zach Nash from center. Nash will put it over here to the side as he looks to dump it in. Going back into the corner from behind the net. Coming around the boards here for a chance to cut that off was LePage. Taken away here by Quinte in their own end. Good job here by Elliot Blowen to keep that alive. Put that back in behind the net. LePage going for the hit there in the left side. Trying to keep this alive here in the zone. Knocked down here from center. Quinte with a lead pass. They went for Fisher. Broken up by Dobbs, who puts it back behind the net. And Voss leaves it there as the Generals go off on a change. Lead pass here was over the stick of Chisholm and right back into the Quinte end. Tipped out, kept in here from the line. Good job to hold it in. Riley Brandt going after it in the right corner. From behind the goal is Ethan Chapman as well to try and dig it free from the left side. That's going past everybody. It's not going to have enough to go for icing from behind the goal. Davis trying to stick to his man as it gets slapped around the boards. And a big collision over there at the West Force security sign. Here comes a chance here for Quinte. Trying to dump this up through center. That one over the stick. Back into the corner from behind the net. Goes Higher after it. Higher gets away from Cybulski, and here comes a chance. Skates away through it with center and loses it. Good pressure here by Brandt. Couldn't go with it. Nice play there by Ethan Sterling in his own end. Knocked that down. Looks for the lead pass and will take it himself. Looks for some open ice, and he found the open ice as he gets hit. Right there at center. In behind the net it goes. Looking to win this battle. Here comes Davidson after it. Slides it behind the net. Gonna look to win this battle behind the net. Seth Sparks keeps that in. Sparks puts it in behind the goal. Trying to get around the defender as there's a collision there on the other side from behind the net. Trying to win the battle in behind the goal. Taken away again by Quinte. Knocking out the puck there was Davidson. Coolme was in there as well to try and shoot that puck. Around the boards it goes for Jackman in behind the net. Ethan Jackman uses it from the line, trying to keep it alive. Slap back into the Quinte zone. From behind the net, they're going to start this out. Over here to the side, trying to do something here with it. He'll drop it off to the side. And there's a lead pass. Owen Dobbs was just coming on the ice and picked it off. Dobbs trying to do something here with the puck. Sets it up for LePage. Can't shoot it. Right to the front of the net as that goes over everybody and into the left side. Here comes a chance now. Big hit there by LePage to try and stick to Levitt. Lead pass is broken up. That was read well there by Golly, but his shot was blocked. Sliding this down the ice, back into the corner, and it goes for icing. Fisher now to take the draw here in the Oshawa end. Hardy getting set in his goal. Bluen trying to get to that loose puck. Wins it and slaps it around the board. Has a task for Gallinaro that went over his stick. Gallinaro's got to go hard after it, but he's going to lose that battle as it goes for icing. But it doesn't come back into the Oshawa end, so it might have been just a delayed call on the icing, so they move it halfway. Knocked down here by Emerson Davis from his own zone, from his bench area. Higher, hard off the glass. Try to get it up here for Owen Dobbs. Drop pass there from Golly. Going past everybody back into the corner. Higher trying to win that battle on the other side. Over the stick of Munnings and back comes Dobbs the other way. The pass got broken up as Chapman tried to get to it. Higher again tried to put that in. Trying to win this battle on the other side. That'll get slipped down the ice and into the corner. Ethan Sterling on it. Trying to fire it around the boards here for Chapman. As they started out of the zone. He's leading it up with LePage as he puts it back into the corner. Trying to win the battle here on the left side and get it back to the blue line. That's over the stick of Noah Lennox at center. Back into the Quinte end it goes. The lead pass is up here from Munnings and he couldn't get around the defender. Seth Sparks had that read well. Pushes it back to the blue line for his defensive partner. Now over here for Riley Brandt. Brandt's pass is up here for Lennox. Lennox gets a chance to shoot it and didn't make it through. Chapman goes off to the corner. Quinte on their backhand can't get that out. It's right here at center. Sparks tried to control his man. Munnings at center ice. Seth Sparks with a lead pass, tipped in by Riley Brandt. Right into the Quinte zone. Bluen trying to get away from the defender. Still nothing here. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the first period. 3 Quinte players out of front. What a pass! And just tipped wide of the goal. There's one of the better chances in the game so far and just redirected wide. Whalen gets wailed on here in the corner. Bluen tried to pick up that loose puck and takes a hit. Trying to get this out. Got kept in there by Quinte. Just for that momentary second off to the corner. Trying to take this from behind the goal. He backhands it for Bluen on the other side. Lead passes up here for Max Hutchings. Hutchings tried to get it away from the defender. Pushes it deep past Whalen in behind the net. Hutchings gets it again. Jackman waiting at the front here for a pass. Just couldn't get it out to the slot area. Bluen trying to keep it in, and he does. Good job by him. He throws it on goal. That gets picked up by Voss and held on to. Face-off is off to the right now of Voss again. Sliding down the ice back to the corner. Knocked down by Zach Nash. Trying to get this around Gallinaro. Back into the corner it goes. Trying to win this battle here on the other side with Nash. Turnover. Shot. Blocked away by Hardy. Here comes a chance now for Comey with a lead pass. That's going past everybody. And once again, we'll get an icing call. Face-off is off to the right of Hardy. Cybulski puts that in behind the net. Kobe Hire back in behind the goal now. Trying to put this to the other side. Here comes a chance now to skate out of it with Davis hard around the boards. He tried to get it up there for Comey as it went over his stick. Munnings puts that in behind the net and around the boards goes Hire after it. LePage tries to help as well in behind the goal. Hard around. Big hit there on the other side as Comey and Coughlin collide. That went down the ice for icing. Now it's going to be Foley taking the draw here. Just off to the right of Hardy. Behind the net it goes. Coming around the boards. Riley Brandt tips it past Colson and out. Back in their own end. Riley Brandt trying to put pressure on there on the other side. Here comes Foley coming after it in his own end. From behind the goal, Riley Brandt trying to win it in behind the goal. Tried to get it back there for Hire, and that comes out here through center. Trying to get around the defender was Levitt, and Davis gets there. Hard around the boards here for Ethan Chapman. He tipped it out. Lennox is coming up through center again. Big hit there on the other side as that goes behind the goal. Riley Brandt trying to win the battle as well. From behind the net, Riley Brandt tried to get to that loose puck again. Kept in here at the side as they try and win this battle. Kept in there from the line. The shot is going up into the netting out of play. Face-off is out, coming outside, just outside of the blue line to try and win this draw. Back into deep, just over the glove hand, back into the corner. Golly is back there to get that and fire it to his defensive partner. This will get kept in here from the blue line by Sterling. The shot isn't going to get through. It got blocked. Here comes a chance now for Seth Sparks to keep that in. In behind the net that goes, and coming around the boards, picked up by Davidson on the wall. That's going up and out of play. Here comes a chance now to win this draw, as that was LePage trying to win it. Over the boards, here comes a chance now to dump it in. That's Whalen coming after it in the corner against Sparks. Seth Sparks takes this back in his own end and now skates away. Went for the collision on the other side. Good job here by Owen Dobbs. Take that puck off his skate. Fired back into the Quinte end. Back in behind the net. He's got to retrieve it from behind his own goal. Kept off there by Sterling. Sterling's shot on net is going wide. Oshawa making some changes as they move this out through center. Knocked down by Sterling in his own end. Zach Naish coming back after it. Approaching 5 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Kept in there by Whalen. Whalen again picks it up. Looking to get away from the defender of Noah Lennox. Tipped off the boards here on the other side was Foley and Brandt. Lennox again gets it. Puts it around the boards. Tried for Chapman. Picked off there by Levitt on the left wall. Lennox hard off the boards up here for Brandt. Picked up there by Foley now. Skating after it there was Zach Naish. Naish gets the opportunity to dump it into the corner. In behind the net it goes. Trying to win the battle here on the other side. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Gonna look to shoot it. Stopped there by Hardy. Up in the air and Lennox gets the opportunity to clear. In behind their own net now. Lennox trying to win the battle. Taken away by Brandt. Not out of the zone. Kept alive by Clute with a shot. Clute's shot is a left pad. Stopped there by Hardy. Trying to keep this in. Taken out the stick here by Bluin again. Elliot Bluin takes this from behind his own net and now takes the time to move it up here for Chapman. Back in behind the goal. That pass hit a skate and goes off to the corner. Slapped around the boards and tipped out by Riley Brandt through center ice. They're looking to bring it up here through center. Dumped in. That goes over Naish back into the corner. Right to Hardy as he covers it up. Face-off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Fisher out of the draw. Chisholm went in there to take it, I believe. Either Chisholm or Cybowski. It was Cybowski, sorry. That knocked down here. It was Chisholm. Here comes Kobe Heyer. Heyer flips this to himself in the corner. Behind the net it goes. Golly was behind the goal. This is going to be a turnover here to Oshawa. Trying to get this from behind the net as the Quinte defender lost his stick. It's on the left side. Try to get this back to the blue line here. That's going over the stick. Here comes a chance. Trying to stick to it. Good job there by Hutchings. He kept that alive. Put that back into the Quinte end. From in behind their own net. Trying to fire this around. Owen Dobbs from center ice. Dobbs drops it back for Heyer. Heyer with a lead pass is going over everybody. And once again, we're getting another icing call, which we've had many of here in this first period. Foley now to take the draw just off to the right of the Oshawa end. Hard around the boards by Ethan Sterling. Here comes Dobbs trying to come after the puck. Owen Dobbs is in the slot area. Trying to shoot it, but it was in the feed area and then gobbled up by Voss. Face-off is coming off to the right again of the Quinte end. Trying to come after this puck back into the corner. Hardy coming out to play it and almost misplayed it. Kept in here by Quinte. They're not going to get to the loose puck as they try and clear it out. Got swept back into the corner. Chisholm from behind. Throws it up in front. Here comes a chance for Clute. Clute a shot. It's going to get right to the front of the net. It's right at the side and it's now into the back of the net and Quinte have taken a 1-0 lead on a goal by Chisholm. Faceoff gets won there by Generals back into their own end. It's from behind the net, Zach Naish. Off to the corner, trying to get it around Roat. Blowing, trying to get to that loose puck again. Riley Brandt tried to get it. Chipped into the zone through center in the neutral end. It's going to be picked off here by Riley Brandt at center, again by Naish. Trying to come after it back in his own end. Riley Brandt along with Noah Lennox. From their own zone, that is picked up here by Quinte as they look for a pass to the other side by Clute. Up into the zone, trying to sweep it into the blue line. That goes into the corner. From behind the net, lead pass is brought up here by Riley Brandt and chipped away through center. The lead pass is up here for Riley Brandt. Here comes a chance now. It gets tipped in by Noah Lennox. Off into the corner. From behind the net, trying to win this battle in the left side. Taken away here by Quinte. Big hit there on the side. Here comes Elliott blowing back in his own end. Blowing with a pass to the other side. Tipped in by Hutchings, but he tipped it right into the netting out of play. Face-off is right here at center. Here's a pass out of front. Trying to take this away here was Levitt. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot. Going wide. Trying to jam this out of front. It gets scooped up there by Hardy. Face-off was off to the right of the goal. Setting it to the side. Here comes Hire after it. Hire puts it off the boards and out. Racing after it there was Jackman along with Davidson. Flip back into the Oshawa end. We've got 1:05 left to go here in period number 1. And we have reached the last minute of play of the period. Into the corner. Our only goal scorer is right there, Chisholm, in front of the net. Around the boards, kept in by Quinte. Chisholm tries to get it. Gets it back to the line. Kept in by Golly. That took a bad bounce, but it might take an Oshawa bounce now with Jackman. Trying to get around his defender. Ethan Jackman making his way through. Hutchings couldn't do anything with the puck. Right back in behind the goal that goes. Kept in there from the line. Here comes Elijah LePage. A shot right past. Stopped there by Voss as he kicked that out. Trying to keep this alive. Throws it on net. And that's going to be picked up by Voss and held on to. Face-off was off to the right of the Quinte end. Slapped around the boards and out. Here comes a chance now back up through center. Flipped in by Whalen. Couldn't get around it. Taken away here by Dobbs. When Dobbs was Sterling and behind him, they try and put this in for Gallinaro. And behind the net, it comes off to the left side. Trying to put this around the boards here in the left corner. It's LePage digging away at it. And we get a whistle with the puck stuck in the corner. 3 seconds left. Time to maybe take one off the draw, and they did. Fire one right off the draw. Got kicked away by Voss. And Quinte take a 1-0 lead after 1 period of play. And Hardy covers it up. Faceoff gets one there by Oshawa as they bring it in. Flipped into the corner by Riley Brandt. Brandt trying to start something here to kick off period number 2. Lennox gets it back to the line. Pushed off to the side and rolling in behind the goal. Ethan Chapman on that loose puck. Trying to dig away at it on the right side. Here comes a chance now for Zach Naish, one over his stick. Bluin is in behind him. Elliot Bluin trying to take that from behind his own net. We'll move it over here through center. Chipped away and good play there by Clute. Through his own end, drops it off here for Coulson. Coulson for Clute as he moves it away through center. Dumped the rest of the way back into the corner. It ricochets out in front and Hardy covers it up. Face-off is coming off there to the left of the Oshawa end. Here comes a chance for Scaletta. A shot. Right pad stopped there by Hardy. It's right to the front of the goal and they couldn't capitalize. Out in front of the net and away they come with a drop pass. Up through center for Max Hutchings. Hutchings chips it into the corner from behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Comey. He couldn't set it up in front. Here comes a chance now to bring it in. Over the line, it gets taken away here by Comey again to try and clear it away on his backhand. Scaletta touches it up, and we're going to get a head contact penalty. I believe it's going to come to Quinte as they were the last ones to touch it. 2-minute head contact penalty going to Quinte. Shot off the draw. Hot the post, and it's laser in the net. Big opportunity there. Sterling to the other side. Trying to shoot this with Sparks. Shot on net. Stopped by Voss. And he's trying to find his own rebound, and he does, as Chapman was looking for a rebound. Noah Lennox now to take the draw off to the left of the goal. It's a scramble draw. It goes back to the line. Sparks can't shoot it. Puts it in behind where the Clute. He takes a hit by Chapman. Around the boards it goes and tipped out. Back in their own end goes Sterling after it. Taking it from behind his own net as they started out. He'll lead it out of his own end and drop it off. Looking for a play to dump this into the corner. They've got Noah Lennox going to the front. Riley Brandt puts the brakes on. Uses a defensive partner. Behind the net there for Ethan Chapman. Chapman took a hit but slid it over here for Noah Lennox. Back to the line. Sterling shot. Can't redirect that. Hard around the boards. Kicked off there by the Generals. Ethan Chapman to the other side. Hopped over the stick. Trying to keep this alive from behind the net. We're getting another Quinte penalty, so it'll be a two-man advantage. If the Generals give them the puck, and they do, it'll be a two-man advantage coming up here for 56 seconds for Oshawa. So a big opportunity is knocking here for the Generals with Roak going to the box. Face-off is off to the right now of Voss, who gets set in his goal. Jackman trying to win the draw with Max Hutchings. Hutchings is trying to dig away at it. Gets it back to the blue line. Capped in here by Seth Sparks. Sparks trying to set this up. Shot! That goes over the glove hand. Just tipped enough there by Voss. Back to the line. Over here to the side. They're going to look here. Here's Seth Sparks. Sparks now. Pass to the side for Jackman. Jackman can't shoot. Drops it back to the line for Sterling. Back for Jackman. Went off his skate. Trying to keep this alive here in the zone, and they do. Still 20 seconds left on the first penalty. Here comes a shot. Blocked away by Voss. Kept in. Sterling's going to step into a tip. Right in front and scooped up by Voss. Noah Lennox now to take this draw deep into the Quinte end. Riley Brandt trying to pick it up off the draw. Brandt hard off the glass over the head of Naish, which is a pretty high clear away with the size of Zach Naish on defense. That goes down the ice. Back into the corner goes Naish after it, dropping it back to the side. They'll try and skate this away through center and lead it in with Elliott Blowen. Around the boards it goes. Chapman is trying to be the first one there. Riley Brandt as well will keep that alive. Along with Chapman trying to dig it free. It gets tipped out past the defender down the ice, and Zach Naish trying to come after it in his own end. Naish taking it from behind his own goal will fire it around here. Dropping it off. Here comes the chance. Skating it up here for Elliott Blowen. Had it swept away off his stick. Kept in here by Chapman from the line. Riley Brandt trying to get it there as well. Ethan Chapman from behind the net. Looking to set it up. Only 20 seconds left on this two-man advantage. That goes over the stick of Blowen and out. So a big opportunity looks to be going by the waist side here for the Generals. But maybe something here. Kobe Heyer's shot goes in off the high glass. Thrown to the goal, off something out in front, and down the ice it goes. That does it for the two-man advantage as Roak will come out of the box. Generals take this from behind their own net. Look for a lead pass. That gets broken up there by Quinte. Through their own end is Kobe Heyer trying to tip it in. Slapped right back in. Stopped by Hardy as he's going to hold that one up. Face-off was off to the right there. The Oshawa end. Kept in there by Golly from the line. Gets another opportunity to clear and can't get it out of the offensive end. Another chance for a shot. And that goes through the crease area and out. All the way down the ice. And not enough for icing. Clute is there. Harder on the boards. Not out. Yes, it did come out. It's going to be offside. Clute. Lead pass. Was up through center as they try and bring it in. Off on the right side to try and get it back to the line. Big hit there by Jackman as he came in and lowered the boom on the right-hand side. Trying to get this out of the left hand. It's in that left corner. Davidson came to help out. Gets it over here for Max Hutchings. Hutchings was over there to try and dig it out. From behind the net. Looking to set it up in front. Taken away. Here comes the chance. Clute to the other side. The shot from the line gets blocked. It goes right to the front of the goal. It's right there in front of the net as Quinte are trying to dig it free through some feet areas. And we're going to get a whistle for some penalties out in front. Davidson is the one that goes to the box, the only penalty out of there. Here comes a chance here for Quinte. Looking to extend their 1-0 lead. Owen Dobbs is going to the corner to try and help out. Dobbs. Good work over there to the side. Owen Dobbs get the opportunity to clear. Now it'll come through center. From their own end west side, Chisholm. Here comes Chisholm again. Lone goal scorer brings us in. Chisholm drops it off, looking for the backhand. Can't get it to the front of the net. It's still loose there from the side, and Sparks couldn't get a stick on it. Still loose and capped in by Quinte to the side. Here comes Clute, a shot, and can't get it through. Flipped away down the ice and back into the corner. Coulson on it. Drops it back here to the side. Lead pass was broken up nicely by Owen Dobbs, who saw that pass at center. Here comes Clute with it now. Clute is coming up over the line. He brings it in, looks for somebody to give it to, gives it to Coulson. Coulson back to Clute again. Clute can't shoot. Good play there by Chapman. Put his stick in the lane. Coulson back down low. Throwing it up in front. Nobody there but Ethan Chapman, who can't get it out. Got kept in again by Clute from the line. Right around the boards on the left side. Trying to get it back to the line again for Coulson. Coulson can't shoot. Drops it off to the side. Back for Coulson again. Coulson uses Clute on the right side. Shot. Stopped by Hardy. And there's no rebound. Face-off was off to the right of the goal. Cleared out and down the ice. That'll kill out more time here. Voss is coming out here to play it. Lead pass here for Scaletta. Scaletta trying to bring it in. Trying to get this from behind the net. That goes out. And knocked down here from center. Picked up here by Scaletta as he puts it back in behind the net. Kobe Heyer is up there. And that goes for a stoppage in play. Here comes a chance now. Dumped in, back in behind the net. From behind the goal. Here comes Max Hutchings after it here in the corner. Right pass saved there by Hardy as they get back. Here comes a chance now. Trying to get in. Blowing. Shot. Score! Max Hutchings fires it over the blocker hand of Voss. And we're tied at 1. Face off here from center between Foley and LePage. Flipped into the zone. Trying to get this out. Capped in there from the line. A shot on goal. Blocked. Blowen's got to hurry after this. Takes it from behind his own net now. Leaves it for Elijah LePage. LePage tries to move it over here to the side as they get it out. And here comes a chance back up through center as it dropped off. This was going to be offside. Comey will get it here to the side. Finds Mason Gallinaro as they dump it in. Gawley moves it for Coulson, who finds an open lane, but looks to first fan there. Trying to dump this back in and hit Comey on the way through as it goes back in behind the net. Big hit there on the other side. Trying to keep this alive with Elliott Blowen. Couldn't do it. Levitt will clear it away. Trying to get to this loose puck here from center. Dumped into the corner. Back in behind the net it goes. Elliott Blowen after that as he picks it up. Dropping it off to the side. Here comes Ethan Chapman through center. Chapman trying to make his way through as he backhands it in. Right back in behind the net. And there's two generals back there with Noah Lennox. Lennox back here to the side for Ethan Chapman, who couldn't get it on his stick. Lennox and Chapman digging away at it. Coming around the side here as Coulson gets control and moves it over here for Scaletta. Scaletta's pass is up there for Traxy, who tips it away. Here comes Fisher in. And Fisher can't shoot. Now he fires one to the net. And Hardy got a piece of that to keep it out. Pushed it off to the right side. Harder on the boards here to get it out. Here comes a chance now with a flip pass through center. Flipped right back in there by Traxy in behind the net. Trying to win this battle here on the left-hand side. It's loose for Ethan Sterling, who gets it for Chapman. Chapman's pass was over everybody back here into the corner. Harder on the boards. Noah Lennox had it. Went over his stick. Back up the other way. Comes 3-on-2 for Quinte. But a good play there against Munnings by Seth Sparks. And we're going to get a whistle. Got everything sorted out. Ready to drop the puck again. And Jackman wins the draw cleanly back to the defense. Looking to dump this in with Sterling through center. Was in the feet of Jackman. Now he finds it. He got to make his way through. He trained for the hit against Scaletta. Around the boards it goes. Back into the zone goes Ethan Sterling after this puck. Sterling takes it from behind his own net and puts the brakes on in behind the goal. Sterling went for the pass through center. They're trying to get it here for Davidson as he sweeps it in. Trying to get around that defender. He gets knocked down and Davidson again gets it. Davidson for Jackman from in behind the net. Ethan Jackman gets away with a chance here. Jackman strong on his skates, keeps it alive. Taking a couple bumps, but still keeps the puck. Ethan Jackman goes off to the corner, then drops it back. Here comes a chance. Sterling can't shoot. Trying to keep it alive. Can't do it. Here comes a chance now for Whalen through center. Flipped away. That goes over the stick of Gallinaro. Scaletta gets it back in his own end. The pass is out of the reach of Levitt. Back into their own end it goes again for Sterling. Trying to get away from the defender. It's up on the left side to try and win the battle as they try and dump it out. That goes over the stick here. Here comes a chance for Gallinaro. That one over the stick here at center. From their own zone, they go for the pass. Tipped in. Trying to race after it is Owen Dobbs here in the corner. Dobbs gets nice moves here. Takes it behind the net. Dobbs looked at in front for a pass from Mason Gallinaro. Going over the stick, a chance to clear. This is going to come out. Emerson Davis here from center ice. Davis will get it here to the side as they look to dump it in. That misses the net. Mason Gallinaro is going to chase his man in behind. Look to bump him off the puck. Cleared out, not out of the zone. Good job to keep that alive. Chance to clear this out. Davis again. Picked that off here at the blue line and put it back in. Scaletta. Hard around the boards here for a defensive partner. Trying to get it for Traxy. Emerson Davis picked that off. Trying to get it around his defender. Takes a hit and puts it in the zone. Over here now for Golly, who tipped it in. Here comes a chance. Elliott Bluen bringing it up. Shot! Blocked away by Voss. Lennox back to the line. The shot by Davidson was in some feed area, so he put it behind the net for Riley Brandt. Trying to clear this out. That got kept in here by Bluen. Shot, tipped, and stopped there by Voss, and we're getting a penalty coming up, and it'll come for head contact. Jackman now to take this draw. We're waiting for the penalty to go up on the clock. 4-minute head contact penalty to Quinte. Colson slaps it around. So it's a 4-minute one to work on here for the Generals, but here comes a chance for Roat, taking it behind. Roat is going to get pinned there in the corner. Good job there to keep it behind the goal. Taken away here by the Generals as they lead it out. All the way in comes Ethan Jackman through center. He's going to start a man-to-man rush. Gets around Colson. Throws it up in front for Hutchings. Max Hutchings shot. Score! And the Generals have taken the lead here on the second of the game by Max Hutchings, but a great setup by Jackman as well out in front of the net. It's a power play goal, so it'll drop down to 2 minutes as that was a 4-minute head contact penalty, so the Generals will still stay on their power play after taking a 2-1 lead. Lennox will take this draw now here from center. All right, we're ready to go. 13:33, the time of the go-ahead goal for the Generals, as out came from Hutchings, putting it out from the slot area and firing it past Voss for his second of the game. Two big ones here for Max Hutchings. Can hopefully lead the Generals to the dressing room with a lead, but they've still got a minute left to go here in this second period. Still on the work on the power play. And this will carry over to period number 3 as well. Back down low. Trying to get this for Chapman. Back to the line for Elliott Blowen. It comes out. Blowen. See the pressure on. Trying to get it here to the side again for Ethan Chapman. Chapman's finding some open ice now. Chapman. Shot. Hit a stick at the front and just rolled to the goal. That goes over the stick here from center. Blowen trying to get it. And he couldn't get there at the other side. A couple of great moves. Puts it in behind the net as they slide it around the boards. We got 25 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Coming up through center there was Chapman as he tipped it in. All the way past Scaletta and into the corner comes Golly after it now. 15 seconds left to go here in period number 2. That goes behind the net and picked up here by Quinte as they're just going to try and kill off some more time here in the second period and more time on this power play. Good job by the Generals too to keep that in, but we're getting a Generals penalty right there at the buzzer, so now we're going to play 5-on-5 hockey for 32 seconds. When play resumes after the flood, we'll go to period number 3. 2 big goals by Max Hutchings digs the Generals out of a 1-0 hole, and they enjoy a 2-1 lead to go to the third. We start up period number 3 with the 5-on-5 as the Generals took that last penalty of period number 2. Only 5-on-5 for the next 10 seconds. And then Quinte goes to the power play. Face-off is won by Quinte. Picked off. Here comes a chance for Dobbs. Shot to the net. Just out of the reach at the right side. Here comes a chance now for Jackman to keep it in. Here comes a chance back up the other way. Flipped on that. Blocked it away there by Nolan Hardy. From their own end, here comes Owen Dobbs. Brought in here from Jackman. Jackman trying to get through and had it swept away off his stick. From their own zone, here comes Quinte out of the pass. That goes over the stick here. Here comes a chance now to bring it in with Chisholm. He takes the hit here by Dobbs right here in front of us. As that was Coughlin who took the hit. Flip back into the Oshawa end. Behind the goal goes Emerson Davis after it. Coming around the boards here for a chance. Can't get it out. Chisholm kept it alive. Back to the blue line here. They're going to shoot. Blocked away by Hardy off to the corner. Going back to the line again here. Going to shoot. Colson shot. Blocked away again by Nolan Hardy off to the corner. Some pressure on here by Quinte as that goes down the ice and goes over the stick behind the goal. Noah Lennox trying to put pressure on his man. Way pass up through center. Trying to get through center ice. He can't get around the defender as that's Colson taking it from behind the net. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in here by number 28. That is Babcock. Babcock coming in. Keeps it alive. Puts it behind the net. From behind the goal now. Pushed in behind the net there for number 91. Chucky throws it up in front. Backhand! Right pad save there by Nolan Hardy. Trying to get this out of their own end. Flipped away as that goes over the stick of Gallinaro and back in the zone. From behind the net they go. Picking that up. Looking for the lead pass. Liza LePage couldn't get that. Roat picks it up. Drops it off to the side as they look to dump it in. That's a flip in. Right in on goal. Takes a rebounce as Hardy makes that save. From behind the goal it goes again. Tipped away and picked up here by Clute from center as he puts it back in the zone. From behind the net. Trying to move it over here to the side as they try and dump it in. Right here from center ice, trying to flip this back into the zone. That goes behind the net. Pass Sparks for icing. Trying to win this draw just off to the right of the goal. Hard around the boards here. Comes Whalen after that. Trying to pick up that puck. There was Braden Davidson in his own end. Picked up and backhanded away by Oshawa. Jackman picks that off. Look to get around the defender. Hard around the boards. Here comes a chance. Can't get it away from Sterling. Slap right back in. That's going to miss the net. Coming back in behind the goal again. There's a collision on the other side. Trying to keep it alive here in the left wing to get it back here to the blue line. Here comes Davidson again to put it in behind the net. Coming around the side to dump it in. That gets knocked down. Trying to race after that loose puck as it gets swept away through center, and that's Kobe Heyer. Heyer pushes that deeper into the zone. Behind the net goes Comey. Max Comey trying to go after that loose puck in behind the goal. The lead pass is broken up. Good play there by Noah Lennox to keep that alive. And behind the net goes Comey to try and get away after that loose puck. Here comes a chance now for Emerson Davis. Put that back in behind the net as Voss couldn't stop it. It rolled in behind the goal. Kobe Heyer, a shot flagged out of the air by Voss as he holds on to it. Quick shot right at the draw, went in high and wide. Here comes a chance now. Pushing that in behind the net. That's coming in offside. Face-off was right here from center. Trying to get this to the side. Here comes Zach Naish. Naish with a chance to dump this in. Dropped it off to the side here for Elliot Blouin. Blouin will take this from behind his own net and get it here for Naish. Sees the pressure on here. Here comes Elliot Blouin again. Blouin's pass is over here for Dobbs, but out of his reach. Comes back in their own end. Trying to clear this away through center ice. Hits Chisholm with it. He can't find his man up through center. The good job there by Fisher to stay alive from behind the net. Looking to walk it out. Nobody there. Keeps it. Throws it to the goal. Nobody there to take the puck. Mason Gallinaro. Gallinaro takes a hit. Can't clear. Kept in here by Coulson. Thrown to the net. It goes over the stick. Trying to get it back to the blue line. A shot to the net. Blocked on the way through. Blouin's trying to find it as they're trying to get away at that loose puck and put it into the open goal. Everybody's battling away at it. Hardy's trying to find it. And somebody underneath that pile has a puck underneath of him, and it stays out. Foley now to take the draw. Into the left side of Hardy. Won by Quinte. Coulson is going to be able to shoot. Good pressure on there by Davidson. Here comes a chance now back up the other way. Trying to walk it in. Had it swept away from him. In behind him was Ethan Jackman for Davidson. Braden Davidson. Shot! Because just caught enough of Voss to make that save. Seth Sparks put that behind the net. Trying to win the battle here in the corner. In that left side, they try and get it back to the line again for Seth Sparks. Over here to the side, a shot is blocked away by Voss. A chance to clear it out. They'll clear it away through center and down the ice into the corner. Right back in behind the net. No icing. From behind the net they go. Starting it out of his own end, they start it out. Here comes a lead pass brought in by Jackman, who pushes it deep. Or Sterling, who pushed it deep behind the net. Right back here in front of us. This is going to be Seth Sparks taking it away. Sparks sees the pressure on. Fires it around the other side. Here comes a chance to clear. Got kept in though from the line by Golly. Golly and Chisholm. Digging away at it against two generals here in front of us. One of them is Seth Sparks and one of them is Riley Brandt. Right behind the goal. Sterling picks it up and fires it away. Tips it through center. Brandt trying to take a pass. And Brandt can't get away from the defender as he's off to the left side. Taking a hit in behind the goal as they get an opportunity to clear. That's going to go over the stick. This leads to something back the other way. Trying to pass to the side just over the stick of Chisholm. Picked up here again. Here comes Levitt trying to shoot. And we're going to get a penalty coming up. Face-off is coming off to the right of the Quinte end. Once the 2 minutes goes up on the clock, we're ready to go. Back to line, went over the stick of Sterling as they try and pick it up. Sterling was over here on the other side to try and get to that loose puck again. They're looking over here for a chance to skate it away. He's bringing it up over the line and dropping it off for Davidson. Braden Davidson to the side for Sterling, who's going to push it in behind the net. Coming around the left-hand side. Back to the blue line there for Ethan Jackman, a shot, stopped by Voss. Kept alive here by the Generals in the zone. Here comes Seth Sparks, not going to be able to shoot it as he pushes it off to the side for Davidson. Jackman again on the wall, trying to walk out, drops it off instead. Back to the blue line, a shot just over the mark. Jackman trying to win the battle, but it popped right back out to Voss, who's going to cover it up. Now it's going to be an opportunity here for Noah Lennox to take this draw. Lennox wins it, shot, hit a stick, goes up and out of play. Face-off now is coming off to the right again of the Quinte end. It goes back in behind the net against Noah Lennox. Drop pass to the line. Here comes a chance now for Zach Nish. Here comes Bluen. Here comes a chance with a shot. Stopped there by Voss. Face-off was off to the right of the Quinte end. Slapped around the boards, trying to get it out. It got kept in there by Bluen. Back in here behind him was Noah Lennox. Back for Bluen again. He tried to pick this up. Elliot Bluen through center ice. He tried to dump it in. That goes behind the net. It rolled over the stick from behind the goal of Voss. That goes down the ice and back into the corner. Played almost 10 minutes of period number 3 here. 20-minute period. Drop pass over here to the side for Gallinaro, trying to get to it. Bluen, that one over his stick. This leads to a chance. Shot! Just over the mark. Coming around the side. Picked up here and taken away by Zach Nish, along with Elijah LePage. LePage tried to bring it in. Putting it back in behind the Quinte net. Trying to win this battle. Comey almost cut that off. Here's a shot that gets stopped there by Sparks on the shot from the line. Face-off was off to the right of the Quinte end as this gets cleared away. Trying to win this battle to the puck. He's right in. Stopped there by Nolan Hardy, who gets a piece of that and keeps it out. Right there on goal. Stopped there by Voss, who's going to clear it aside. Trying to get this out of their own end. Kept in here from center. Instead of the stick there of Ethan Chapman, here comes Emerson Davis to backhand that in and go off on a change. Puts it in behind the net for Comey. Riley Brandt with it. Brandt from behind took a bump in behind the goal. Kobe Hires coming in with a shot wide. Around the boards here for Comey. Comey tried to get that from behind the net. Around the boards it goes. Up through center they come with a pass. Trying to dump this in on goal. Stick the side there by Hardy. And now it's Sterling starting it out. Sterling tried to get around the defender along with Kobe Hire. Around the boards, pass Hutchings into the corner. Not enough for icing. Colson fires that around and not out. Generals pick it up with a lead pass. That's knocked down here from center. From their own end, he's going to try and start this out with a pass for Fisher. Tangled up there at center. Here comes Quinte in with Clute. Clute tried to get around the defender and could not do it. Fisher out in front, taken away here by the Generals, Ethan Sterling. Not out. Clute kept it in. The shot to the net, trying to find that loose puck. It gets cleared away. Colson keeps it alive. Colson couldn't shoot the puck though. Again, he keeps it in. Colson shot to the net, knocked down. Trying to tip it out. Here comes a chance. Back up the other way. They're trying to get around Clute. It's a right in on goal. What a stop there by Voss, but what a move by Jackman as they tried to tuck it in, but Voss got just enough of his pad on it to make the save. That would have been a highlight reel goal for Jackman if he would have had the finish there. Face-off here was from center. Trying to dump this in. From behind the net, wrapped around the boards. Bluen keeps that alive. Puts it in behind the net there for Owen Dobbs. Off to the corner it goes on the left side. Knocked down here from center by Mason Gallinaro, who puts that in behind the net. Dobbs was coming after it as well. Trying to tip this out of their own end. It stays alive here for Oshawa. Thrown on goal and held on to by Voss. Elijah LePage now to take this draw here deep into the Quinte end. Trying to get it back to the line on his back end. In behind the net it goes. Quinte with a chance to clear it out. That's going to try and get kept in here by Riley Brandt, but it's Quinte taking it back in their own end. Over here to the side, they're going to tip it away. Here comes the chance now, picked up there by Elijah LePage, who puts that back into the Quinte end. From behind the net they go. Chance to move this away through center. Picked up here by Davis, who's going to flip it away now for Chapman, trying to get to it. Ethan Chapman on that loose puck will race it off to the side. Chapman will set it up now for Riley Brandt, back to the line. Looking to take a shot through a screen. He's not going to get it through. In behind the net it goes. Some nice spin move there by Jackman. As Jackman tried to go back to the line, got read well there by the Quinte defense. Golly, as he flipped it out of play. Face-off was coming off now to the right of the Quinte end. Trying to win this draw. Fired away. That's going to get knocked down here by Hire at center as he puts it in. That's going over the stick there from center ice. A chance to move this away through center. Going in on net and wide. Picked up here by Kobe Hire from behind the net. Hire will move it over here for Hutchins, who tips it away. He tipped it past Clute, trying to go after that loose puck here. Is Jackman back into the Quinte end from behind the net. A chance to tip this away here was Colson. Colson will put this around the boards here. Trying to keep it alive. Knocked down here by Davidson as they tried to put it back in. Flipped up here through center. Trying to go to the other side. Brought in again by Chisholm. The lone goal scorer here for Quinte. He's going to get taken down, and it'll be a call coming to Oshawa. As this puck's in the corner, they're going to touch it up. Chisholm is going to draw a penalty with the Generals leading 2-1. Quinte are going to go to the power play. Face-off is coming off there to the left of the Oshawa end. Trying to win this draw. It's in some feet area, trying to tip it away. That's getting past Clute down the ice and into the corner. And it'll go for icing as it's a 5-on-5 as both players went to the box there. Face-off is coming deep in the Oshawa end. Trying to win this draw. It's off to the corner. Big play here to try and pick up that loose puck. Fired around the boards as he tries to get it past Comey. Gallinaro is there as well. Mason Gallinaro dumped this in on goal. Gets stopped there by Voss as they'll cover it up. Riley Brandt now to take the draw. Just off to the left of Voss. Wins it. Lennox a shot. Just caught a piece of Voss as he makes that save. Keeping it alive. A shot just going in wide. Trying to clear it out. Seth Sparks here from center. Sparks drops it back to the line for Sterling as they go for a pass. Lennox tries to bring it in. Noah Lennox tried to make his way around the defender. And it's Riley Brandt who takes a bump. Back to the line they go. Hopping over the stick of Sterling. Trying to come after this loose puck here. Shot to the net. And just over the stick. What a chance for Whalen, and he tipped it wide. Kept in by Golly from the line. Can't shoot. Kept alive here by Scaletta. Scaletta now for Golly. The lead pass was up here through center against Whalen as they bring it in. Here comes another chance, and Noah Lennox will take it away and put it into his own bench area. Face-off is deep into the Oshawa end. Trying to shoot it. Here comes Coughlin. Coughlin puts it in behind the net. There's Traxey after it. Traxey trying to get away from the defender, drops it off. Trying to go back to the line again for Coughlin. He keeps it alive. Coughlin shot. Blocked there by Hutchings. Trying to get it over here to the corner. Coughlin will put it over here to the side. Zach Nash trying to put his man into the boards. That goes over the stick of Coughlin down the ice. It goes back into the corner again from behind the goal. Trying to win that battle there was Davidson in behind the net. Picking this puck up here in their own end. Trying to move it over here to the side. Looking to move it in. He'll dump it deep into the corner from behind the net it goes. Chipped away there by Zach Nash. Up here through center for Ethan Jackman. Jackman keeps it alive and backhands it in. In behind the net goes Clute after that. Clute skating away with it out of his own end. We'll move it over here to the side. Out of the reach of his defensive partner. 4 minutes exactly left to go here in the game. Generals holding on to a squeaker here at the Del Park Arena, 2-1. But here comes Quinte in and they score. Here comes, that was a chance, and they converted on this one, not missing the empty net this time as he put it in to the right side of the goal to tie things up at 2, and that's a goal by Levitt. That goal coming at 16:07 here of period number 3 for Quinte. After all those chances they had, they finally put one into the back of the net and have tied this game up. Mason Gallinaro puts that in behind the net. Owen Dobbs going after it as well. Dobbs trying to win the battle here in the corner, right in front. Taken away there by the Red Devils out through center with a backhand pass. Right back in to the Quinte end. From behind their own goal, that is Clute with it. Sees the pressure on there. He'll move it away through center. Good job by Owen Dobbs to put pressure on his man. Goes back over here to the side again for Coulson, who can't get it out. Riley Brandt stopped there by Voss. Still loose, and they get another shot at it. And once again, Voss is staying strong to keep this at a 2-2 game. Face-off coming off to the right of the Quinte end. One back to the line. He's not going to be able to shoot it, so he pushes it behind instead. Here comes a chance to clear it away. That got knocked down by Riley Brandt, along with Noah Lennox here from center. Lennox is trying to put it in the zone. Gets pushed back in behind the Quinte net as they get an opportunity to put 2 Generals defenders on. Taken away here by Emerson Davis. Lennox is digging after it over there at the Quinte bench area. Putting it back in behind the net it goes. From their own end, he goes for a lead pass as they can't take it away through center. Here comes a chance for Foley to make his way through, and he gets cut just at the end there by Kobe Heyer. Picked up here by Levitt. Levitt's shot hit a stick and bounced it on net. General's a chance to clear, and it's knocked down here from center by Gawley, who puts it back in. Here comes a chance now, and it's Bluen getting away from the defender. From their own zone here comes a chance for the Red Devils through center. They try and dump it in. Tipped in by Chisholm, knocked down by Zach Naish. Max Hutchings will tip it out as they tipped it past Chisholm back into the corner. That is going to go for icing. Face-off was off to the right of the Oshawa and Bluen hard around. Mason Gallinaro tips it away. There's no icing. Owen Dobbs is after that in the right corner. Dobbs trying to win the battle. Hard around the boards here. Knocked down by Zach Naish from center. As he went to put it in, it got knocked down by the defender. Here comes Whalen after it. Puts it in. Here comes a chance now for Zach Naish. Owen Dobbs tried to put it in. Your goal scorers here in the game. Chisholm scored in the first period, and Max Hutchings answered with 2 for Oshawa in that second period to give them a 2-1 lead to go to this third. But a goal a couple minutes ago by Levitt has tied things up here at 2. And we're approaching 1 minute play here at the Del Park Arena. And we're into the last minute now. Lead pass for Dobbs. Tipped it in past Gawley into the corner. From their own end, he's going to go hard around glass. Knocked down here by Seth Sparks to the other side. Sterling's got control of that. Sterling now for Sparks, picks that up. Sparks will push it off to the side as they try and dump it in. It's a lead pass for Riley Brandt going over his stick. Right back into the corner. It's behind the net for Ethan Sterling, who fires it around. Chapman couldn't get to that. Dumped into the corner, right on goal, and Nolan Hardy will stop that and drop it off behind his own net. Chance to keep this in. He does. Shot to the line. Good block there by Noah Lennox. Lennox tried to get away from the defender. Taken away here by Quinte. Chance to clear as that's coming back into the Oshawa end for Emerson Davis. Davis puts it behind the net, and that is about going to do it for this one. The Generals had a 2-1 lead to go to the second period, but they gave up that tire by Levitt. They will escape with a point, though, and keep their point streak alive after beating Kingston and North Central. They will leave with a point on this Sunday night against Quinte. It's actually going to go to overtime. I thought there was going to be, I didn't know there was going to be an overtime period, but that must be new this year. We'll have a sudden death overtime period here at the Dell Park Arena. We're getting ready here to start things off. Hardy going back to his net to guard the Oshawa end. Voss is going back to the Quinte goal to defend his end as we get ready for 3-on-3 hockey here in sudden death overtime. And the Generals are going to start with Jackman, Hutchings, and Bluen out there. Lot of open ice now as it's 3-on-3. Jackman trying to help out. Here comes a chance for Quinte the other way. Bluen trying to stick to his man, put on the corner. Back to the line. Looking to take a shot. Can't shoot. Bluen trying to get it out. Could not do so. Kept alive here by Quinte. Looking to take a shot through a screen. Get around Jackman. Not going to happen. Scaletta off to the corner. Trying to get this loose puck here. Back to the blue line again. Not going to be able to shoot it. Sets it up in front. Goes behind the net there for Elliot Bluen, who loses it. It's in some feet area. And Hardy's going to cover it up. Face off it now is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Noah Lennox gets a chance to skate away with this. Drops it back to the side for Kobe Hire. Hire saw the pressure on there by Lennox, and away they come. Taken away. Trying to win this here is Chisholm. Chisholm then shot. Stopped there by Hardy with a right pad. Noah Lennox trying to get to the loose puck here. Back to the line, a shot to the goal, wide. Kobe Hire after it. Trying to win the battle in the corner. Noah Lennox comes free with it. Up through center they come. Let out by Ethan Chapman. Chapman trying to get around the defender. He dropped it off. Black jersey there to take it away. Up through center they come. Trying to split the D. He's going to get cut off. Good job there by Ethan Jackman. Behind the goal it goes. Jackman will go back there to retrieve that. Ethan Jackman from behind his own net starts this out. Trying to start up with some speed out of his own end. Got hooked up a little bit. Still on his feet. Jackman to the goal. Kicked aside there by Voss. Mason Gallinaro after it now. Gallinaro looking at it front. He's got Jackman waiting for a pass. Mason Gallinaro from behind the goal. Takes it away from him. Here comes a chance for Quinte out of their own end. Try to get around the defender. Good defensive play there by Seth Sparks, who blocked him off. Now they're going to try and go for a lead pass for Sparks. Sparks tried to get around the defender. Puts the brakes on and drops it off. Trying to keep this in. He will pick it up and go out. Braden Davidson with it. Davidson keeps control of the puck and then almost lost it with a drop pass. Max Hutchings. Here comes the 2-goal scorer for the Generals. Max Hutchings. Hutchings shot. Hits the defender, goes up and out of play. Face-off was off to the right now of the Quinte end. Wins it back to the line. Looking to take a shot through a screen. That was Sterling. Trying to drop it back to the blue line there. It's coming out through center, and that's Sterling on that. Ethan Sterling from his own end will keep control of this. Will back it off from his own zone. Sterling puts it around here for Max Hutchings now. Hutchings sees the pressure on as he tries to go with it. Puts the brakes on and takes it back in his own end. Hutchings will go now. Max Hutchings from his own end. Looks for a pass to the other side now for Dobbs, who drops it off for Ethan Sterling. Sterling now for Lennox. Here comes Noah Lennox cutting in. Lennox can't shoot. He couldn't get through that last line of defense. So back comes Quinte the other way now. Trying to get around the defender, and Ethan Chapman cut him off. Lennox tried to go with it. Noah Lennox will put this off the side of the net. Here's Levitt. He's not going to be able to get to the puck. Ethan Sterling on that. Sterling will start this out. Try and come up over the line. Sterling has control. Shot! Just missed over the post stand. Kept in by Lennox. Trying to keep this alive. That's going to be offside. Face-off will come here from center. Trying to get this is Elliott blowing. Up here for Jackman, who pushes it in. Behind the net goes Owen Dobbs to try and get that. Dobbs and Jackman on that left side. Kept in here by Elliott blowing for Owen Dobbs. But it's behind the net. Dobbs will pick that up. Dobbs trying to get away from the defender. He's trying to find somebody out in front. Jackman will follow him. Off to that corner, he takes a bump. Dobbs from behind the net will leave it. Jackman trying to strip it away from him. Here from center is Elliott blowing, going after that. Blowing sees the pressure on here by Foley. Goes for a lead pass for Owen Dobbs. Jackman's going to go behind with Owen Dobbs. Drop pass for Jackman. Ethan Jackman taking it behind the net for Dobbs now. Dobbs for Jackman. No, out of his reach. Here comes a chance for Quinte. That's going down the ice for icing. Face up now is coming off to the left of the Quinte end. Big opportunity here for the Generals. Face off and there's Max Hutchings! Had the opportunity. Hat trick on his stick. Taken away by Voss. Shot by Heyer. Blocked away by Voss again. Back of the other side. Another chance to go with it. Kobe Heyer comes back there on defense. Pushes it wide. Here comes a chance for Quinte over the stick of Roat. Back to the line. Here comes Colson. Can't shoot. Over the stick there on the side by Levitt. Reynolds. Here comes Noah Lennox now. Lennox is going to try for one more rush here. Drops it off for Max Hutchings. Hutchings is trying to bring it in, but it's offside. Have one more face-off here. Looks like we're going to take it right from the dot. Both of these teams, this one's going to be it. Now they're going to play to a 2-2 tie. Generals had their opportunities there in that sudden death overtime. Just couldn't capitalize for a winner, but they will escape with a point. And as mentioned earlier, will keep their point streak alive after beating Kingston, North Central, and tying here on this Sunday night with Quinte. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.